Welcome to this Oasys PRIMER tutorial. In the automotive industry, optimizing crashworthiness relies entirely on understanding how energy travels through a vehicle structure. In this video, we'll look at how the star database cross-section card in LS-DYNA help us track load paths in our structures, and demonstrate how Oasys PRIMER automates this using its load path tool to streamline your modeling workflow and provide a seamless connection to Oasys D3PLOT for post-processing of your results. Load path analysis is commonly used to understand structural energy absorption, identify load transfer in critical zones like the A-pillar or crash boxes, and support weight and safety optimization. To track these paths, the star database cross-section card is used to define multiple cross-sections along a component. During the simulation, the LS-DYNA solver extracts the forces transferring across these specific planes and outputs the data into the database for analysis. While the LS-DYNA solver calculates this force flow perfectly, defining these cross-sections manually can be a significant challenge. Look at the database editor on the left. To set up a cross-section on a curved structure, you have to manually calculate precise local coordinate systems and normal factors for every single cut. A miscalculation can ruin your results, forcing you to go back and restart the process. However, on the right is the solution. Oasys PRIMER turns these complex tasks into an intuitive workflow, allowing you to focus on engineering insights rather than manual data entry. Let's see this in action using our car model. I've isolated the body in white to highlight our primary structures. We'll set up a load path along the rail for the frontal impact scenario. I will open the load path panel. Instead of performing factor math or defining sections one by one, I simply click Auto Create. Note that this is a newly added feature in version 22. If you haven't updated to our latest version, please be sure to do so. Now, I will select the relevant parts that I want the sections to cut through, and specify the pitch between each cross-section. You can also have the option to define the cross-section by specifying the number. Finally, I will pick the nodes to define the path. Instantly, Primer calculates the curve geometry and generates the cross-sections perfectly perpendicular to the sweep. You can see the preview of the path and the sections right on the screen. This allows you to verify your cutting plane before even running the solver. Once you are satisfied, simply click Create to confirm. Other than the model setup, the tool also allows you to export the properties of all cross-sections along a load path directly into a CSV file. This is an efficient way to populate summary tables with important data of the cross-sections, such as cross-sectional area and the second moment of area. I will repeat this exact same process for the other rail. Just like that, we have successfully defined our load paths. Now, let's look at the results in Oasys D3PLOT. There is one key step to unlock the full Oasys ecosystem, which is to ensure the ZTF file option is enabled in your read setting. This file acts as a bridge, packaging all your load path definitions and sending them straight to the processor. As a quick tip, you can request the ZTF file directly within the Oasys shell submission panel when you start your job. If you forgot to do that, don't worry, you can also generate the file in Primer. To learn more about how this file works, click the link in the corner of this video. Now, back to our results. Look at the load path category on the right. D3PLOT already knows what we did in Primer. It has organized our cross-sections into the same group we made earlier. This makes it much faster to find what you need in a large model. When I select the load path, D3PLOT shows the force results for all the sections at the same time. Now, you can clearly see how the force moves through the car structure. This gives you a fast and easy way to check the crash performance of your design. You can also change how the low path looks on screen. By switching the display option, you can change the size of the low path easily. To summarize, first, Oasys Primer eliminates the geometric headache of defining LS-DYNA cross-sections by handling the vector maps for you. Second, visual previews provide total confidence in your model definition, preventing errors before they happen. And finally, the ZTF file effortlessly passes your data in D3PLOT, allowing you to visualize and plot structural forces instantly. Thank you for watching. Be sure to try this tool and workflow for yourself, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials.